Does the boss find out that Pym knows and he kidnaps him?
Right.
Pym's like, why did you have to knock me out, Mr. Boss? I've got a real bad headache.
Okay.
The boss is like, I bought a whacker for a reason. I'm not going to not use the whacker, Pym.
So, Rich,
Yo!
Smiling Friends is back. So I figured what we'd do is we'd write an episode of the show.
Yeah, I'm down.
So do you want to quickly describe what it's about?
Absolutely. Smiling Friends is a small company whose main purpose is to bring happiness and make people smile. The series follows the day-to-day lives and misadventures of its representatives, the lazy, cynical Charlie and the cheerful, optimistic Pym. And so they try and, cheer up troubled people. So every episode quite literally hinges on this sort of, go there to make this person smile, go here and make this person smile. And that's pretty much it.
So should we start with who we're helping?
Yeah, okay. What if there's a virus that makes people smile and you can't figure who's actually smiling?
Great. There goes monetization.
It starts with, say everyone's smiling loads. A bit like, the film The Smile, where there's that horrible creepy smile. And it could be Charlie going, hey, Pym, why's that dude smiling? And Pym's like, I don't know. It's amazing. Yay! And he's like, isn't this beautiful, Charlie? Everyone's smiling. Everyone's happy. He's like, I don't know, Pym. That dude's been smiling at a dead wife for an hour.
Okay. So that's brilliant. But if everyone's smiling, the phone lines suddenly stop ringing.
That's how the episode starts, maybe.
Yeah.
Like they're in that dinner room, and the boss goes, "We've peaked, boys. We've peaked. Everyone's smiling. Game over." And he's like, "What do you mean, Mr. Boss? Have you seen that we're in yet again another repression?" And he goes, "It seems like everyone got over it." Everyone got over the economic recession.
He's like, look, the stock market's right up.
Yeah. Can we have his phone upside down?
Yeah. So then he realizes that everything's crashing because suddenly everyone's happy.
Yeah.
So they don't need consumerism. They're not stuffing the face with McDonald's to feel something.
Yeah, so it's like a paradise of yeah. And then maybe that's the Mr. Boss's RB plot. He starts to try and make everyone sad again.
This is like a reverse episode of Smiling Friends.
So he needs to manufacture sadness so that his business of selling happiness works.
I like it. So
Yeah.
how did he do that?
So he realizes the best way to make people really sad is the day-to-day inconveniences that really grind us down. So he won't open the door for someone. He's when someone boils a kettle, he clicks the button, the undo button.
He removes the plate from people's microwaves.
Yes.
The plate that spins.
Yeah. Or when you put something in it on the oven, he lowers it down. So the people come back in an hour, it's just not cooked. And he hires minions for this. His little bosslings, he calls them. Come on, my little bosslings.
Right.
Let's go spread the spare. But then the A plot is Charlie and Pym, maybe? Do you reckon Charlie is embracing it because he's happy for the first time?
Yeah, because that's what he wanted. He wants everything to be alright.
Yeah, so he's finally happy and he's just playing games. And then Pym, the one who cottons on, he's like, I don't know, Charlie, everyone's really sad but happy. He's like, Pym, for the first time in my whole life, I agree with you, okay? We're all happy. But Pym figures out that they're not being happy, they're being forced to be happy.
Oh, okay.
So his plot line marries up with the boss's, doesn't it? Because the boss wants it to be sad again. So the Smiling Friends can exist. So what would the find it be for that then?
So the find it is that Pym finding out that people aren't happy, they're being forced to be happy.
Yes.
So they need to take it.
So does the boss find out that Pym knows and he kidnaps him?
Right.
Pym's like, why did you have to knock me out, Mr. Boss? I've got a real bad headache.
Okay.
The boss is like, I bought a whacker for a reason. I'm not going to not use the whacker, Pym.
I love how you're basically painting a picture of this episode.
Yeah. I'm really enjoying thinking of the lines that they'd say because I love that show so much. Pym hasn't been affected.
Oh yeah,
so everyone else.
Why has Charlie been affected by this virus?
Yeah, I would say everyone has, but maybe Pym.
He's immune.
I was gonna say he's immune, and maybe there's a subset of people who are immune, and They're all people who are like.
Pim is anti-vax.
I would say, would you say the people who are like already happy, vaguely, you know, like not always all the time, but they don't feel depressed or cynical. They're like optimistic. So all the optimistic people have not been affected, and it's made them depressed because like they haven't been as happy as other people are happy, if that makes sense.
Yeah, okay, yeah, I like it.
I feel like that would be a nice twist of like, you know, because optimistic people are all like, oh, come on, you should be better. But now it's funny because all the optimistic people are trying to make everyone else back down to depression.
Yeah, I like it.
So we got to find out who it was. We got to
So-
be careful with this. We can't say, oh, it was a vaccine. 'cause that's just-
Yeah, it's Bill Gates.
yeah.
It was
Maybe-
Bill Gates all along.
Okay, so what about throughout the whole thing, you've been watching this new show? So
Can it be like
yeah.
a show with like a Robin Williams character as like the lead character? Like someone who's like
Yeah.
off the wall and...
yeah, so maybe that's the final thing. So like, if we were doing a second draft, we'd like have at the beginning. There's a show that they all love, but Pim and that doesn't really get it. And there's this very charismatic, Robin Williams-esque anchor. Is that what they're called, an anchor or like a?
Like a TV host, yeah.
That would be actually quite fun. And then the standoff is they go to the TV studios and there's like a little debate of like, you know, like the CEO scene in Smile and Friends, the new episode. It'll be that, but with the TV host, and he's like, we made everyone happy. Why can't you be happy with that? And he's
Yeah.
like, they're not really happy. He's like, yeah, they are. And then like he shows out he's got like cameras in everyone's rooms or something. And he goes, look, you're Charlie.
Look,
your
I'll
friend
prove
Charlie's
it. I'll prove it. It's like,
yeah, well, that's what I mean, because these type of companies know how to make you happy because they know you very intimately, don't they?
yeah, because of algorithms and stuff.
Yeah, so maybe that's it. Like, there's something like, maybe it's on the phones. It's on the phones. There's an account that, like, matches your likes amazingly so much to the point where you can't really start smiling and you're constantly thinking about it and you're always on it.
Can we quickly write like the show within the show just to help with the imagery?
Yeah, that's fine.
This Robin character, could he be like a gorilla, maybe?
Yeah, I'm down for that. I'm down for the gorilla.
Dodo the gorilla? Maybe the show could just be Dodo the gorilla standing in front of the camera going, I'm Dodo the gorilla.
Yeah!
It's like something
I'm
really
Dodo.
stupid.
And then, like, he goes, no, don't do that. Stuff like that, yeah. I'm Dodo the gorilla. He just says it in different voices.
If the show isn't entertaining, then it would be funny when like Charlie's like bigging it up going, I love Dodo, and Pim's just there staring at it. The gorilla's just
And
going,
it's-
I'm Dodo. Dodo did doo-doo. It's like...
We'll have like multiple scenes where it just cuts to the show and it's just like going,
it's like the worst like zoomer like low attention span show.
yeah, have you seen it? Because it's all like skibbity toilet and stuff, so it's just like
Yeah,
skibbity put the back.
but it's just Dodo just saying variations on his own name. It's like- Okay, I like it.
Can his final line be when they're about to switch him off? Don't do it. Don't do it.
Oh,
Like
that-
hold the door.
that's kind of sad. Wait,
Don't
maybe,
do it.
maybe that's how we end the show.
Yeah.
With them like unplugging, shooting Dodo.
Yeah. And then the boss takes all the technology away and he's like, what are you going to do with that? He's like, well, someone needs to make everyone unhappy. And he uses the technology to like sow more misdeed in society and like sadness. So then this company can like profit off that.
It's like a really
everyone-
sinister end.
Yeah.
Can it be like in a secret room in his office?
Yeah. So like Pim doesn't know. He's like, what are you doing with that? And he's like, oh, someone's got to destroy it. And then like, and then he just closes the door and he's like, you'll never know what I do with this Pim.
That's such like a dark end. I really like it, but it ensures that the show can go on forever. I really like that.
I think that was a belted episode. I think we smashed that.
I love Dodo, and I really like the scene where they're unplugging all the cameras and they're like sending them back to the zoo. It's like
Yeah.
this talking gorilla just. Charlie didn't have much to do.
I think it's because Charlie's the one who turns happy. I think, oh yeah, that was it. I would say the very ending scene, it would be back in the dinner room, and Charlie's depressed again, and Pim's like, see, everything's happy again. And he goes, no, I was actually happy for the first time in my whole life, Pim. My whole life. I've never been happy. Not like you. Not like you. And he's like proper like sad.
Maybe they can like pause and the phone starts to ring again
Ooh, perfect.
to show that, things have returned to the status quo.
That's actually perfect. Yeah. You're right though, Charlie doesn't have too much to do. And probably in our second draft we've have him like have some plot.
We could just have Charlie sat there watching Dodo the gorilla the entire episode.
Yeah, I mean that would fit because like that's what happens, isn't it? Like TikTok. You just like you go on it for an hour and it's been like 4 weeks. And like what?
It's like doom scrolling, but it's just watching a gorilla go, I'm Dodo.
Dodo!
You can't do what Dodo do. It's just...
Man, that is perfect. You know, it fits. I couldn't think of what the show would be, and then you fit it perfectly. The show within the show.
I wish Sora was out so we could make like a clip of Dodo the gorilla.
And we could just voice act it for like an hour. We could release an hour extended mix of the Dodo.
Okay, when Sora AI comes out, we're gonna do that, and we're gonna make you do that like a full hour.
Yeah, I'm game, because I'll just sit there playing chess, going, and I'm like, do.